Alright, I'm making a video again because I forgot to say a couple of things. The first most important thing that I have to say is that you have to put this video in a good resolution so you can see it. Then what I have to say is that how much you have to make every day. So if you have $1,000, what do you have to make? $5, $10, and the next day you have 1,005, and then you multiply that times the same number, and you get, instead of getting $5 more, you get $5 plus a little bit more, and you continue doing that until if you have 2,000, now you're gonna make 2,000. You're gonna make $10 or $20 or whatever it is, and if you have 10,000, you're gonna make $100 or whatever it is, because it's always the same percentage. The percentage stays the same, but the amount of money changes. The more money you have, the more money you make. That's one point that I didn't mention before. So, how much you have to make every day in order to get to $1 million? If you do the percentage every day or every other day or whenever. So, I'm out of air. So, because I just lifted some heavy weights. Okay, so what do you have to make a year? So normally people think, oh, if you want to make $1 million, the only way to make $1 million is to make $200,000 a year. I forgot to say a year, $200,000 a year, because I'm gonna have to pay $100,000 worth of tax, and so in order to do that in 10 years, and I'm gonna be able to save $1 million like that. Okay, so that's a stupid way to do it. That's not very smart. Okay, yeah, you can do it. Yeah, sure. But what I'm saying is that if you put the money into an IRA account, you can still invest the money and you don't pay taxes on the money that you make. You see, so you save a little bit every year until you get to an amount where you're gonna be able to make so much money that it's not be worth it for you to go to work, because you're gonna be wasting more time, right? But at the beginning, it's okay to just go to work and make the money and put it in there. You know, there is a limit to $6,000 or $6,500 now that you can put every year in there. Any way you want. You want to put it once a month or once a week, once a day, whatever. So you decide what's good for you. Also, in order to say, I know it's not easy to make $1,000 heavy and put it there and never touch it again. It's like throwing it out and you're never gonna see it again. You're never gonna be able to buy anything with it. Okay, yeah, well, whatever. I made a mistake. When I learned about this in the year 2000, I saved $1,000 and I put it there, and then one day I had to spend it, and I spent it, and I wasn't able to save another $1,000 until the year 2010. It took me 10 years. When I saved the money again, the same thing happened. Oh, I saw a car and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. It's a good deal, whatever. And I spent the money again, and then it took me another 10 years to save $1,000. Actually, it took me less. I was making less money, but I was spending less, and I was able to save $5,000, making very little money a week, but I was able to save it. So it doesn't mean that you have to make a lot of money to save more money. It's how much you save. How much you don't spend is what counts. So don't make that mistake again. The same mistake that I made. Okay, give me 1 second. So where were we? So you save $1,000, whatever is easier for you. If you want to save it by investing and making it, starting from $1 all the way to 1,000, because you don't wanna save it. Whatever way you want to do it, it's your way, right? Okay, so, oh yeah, I wanted to say something else. See, this is 100%. That means you're doubling the money. That's how much you're making of what you have. So if you have, the way at the end, if you have, $125,000, and you want to double it, and then you'll have 250,000. You don't spend it. You just put it back in the account. Now with 250,000, now if you double it, you'll have $500,000. Now that means without using the same method, the same exact method, no difference whatsoever, the same 100%, you're making double. You're making double that you made last year. You see? You don't do that in a regular job. You don't do that. You don't make double of what you made last year. You're gonna make the same or you're gonna make less because everything is gonna be more expensive and you won't have enough money to pay nothing. So that's how it works. Go outside. Whew, so out of breath today. I'm back, going back. Okay, so where are we? So I'm saying that if you double the money that you have every day, no, every year, I'm sorry, you will in 10 years come up to with a million, starting from 1,000, less than 1,000. So in those 10 years that I wasted just saving $1,000 and I spend it, I wasted 20 years. So you don't have to rush it, but you don't have to also take such a long time to make it, right? Just why did I take a long time? Because I didn't know this. I kind of knew, I had an idea of this, but I never sat down and figured it out like a plan to put it as a goal, $1 million, and see how long I can do it, and see how long it's gonna take me. See, this is the difference. Now I have I have the plan, and I know what I have to do. Now I can do it. You see? Now I can do it. Okay, so if you want to make double your money every year, how much do I have to do every month? I have no clue. Well, 8.66% every month times 12, or some, I don't remember if it's 8.33 or 8.66 times whatever that is. You multiply it times 12, and that gives you 100. But no, it's less than that. Look, all you gotta do every month is 5.96%. Little bit less than 6%, you are doing good. Don't think that you have to make $100,000. You have to make $10,000 a month. You don't have to make $10,000 a month. I mean, you will make $10,000 a month when you have a big account like 100,000 or 200,000. But right now, all you have to do every month is that much, $100 or so. Less than 100, like $60, whatever it is. If you make $60 in 1 month, you are on the way and you're doing good, and no matter what anybody else says, oh, you only make $60 a month, you're never gonna make it to $1 million. Just don't listen to those people. Or the people say, oh man, in 10 years, I'm gonna die in 5 years. Don't listen to those people, because that's nonsense. They're just kidding. They're just joking. Okay? So, because look, they don't know this. They don't know. Look, let me read the values. First year, 976. Second year, 1,034. Third year, $1,069 you'll have in your account, right? I'm sorry, this is months. Okay, let's start over again. First month, 976. Second month, 1034. The next month after that, 1096. You keep going. When your account grows, the 6% that you're making every month is more. It's not. Look at the last month. Let's say you start in January. Look in November to December, you're going from 1843 to 1953. That's more than $100. But you're doing the same exact work. The same 6% is more because you have more to start with. At the beginning of the month, you have more than 100. You have almost 2,000. So you're making twice as much, almost twice as much, or whatever it is. If you want to figure it out, do it yourself. I'll just show you what the numbers are here of this example. You just subtract how much money you made. You subtract 1953 minus 1843, and that's how much you made on the last month here. And on the first month, whatever it is, 1034 minus 976. What is that? 25 plus $30, 20, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, whatever that is. You are gonna be doing the same work. You're gonna have more experience, and you're gonna be making twice as much at the end of that year. So you see how that works? So the next year, you're not gonna start with 9,000. You're gonna start with 900. The next year, you're gonna start with 2,000, and you're gonna go blah, 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 and you're gonna have 4,000 all the way at the end. And the year after that, you're gonna start with 8,000 here, and over here, you're gonna have 16,000. See, I'm already on the third or fourth year. So I do have this amount, but I was not doing it through investing. I was just working and depositing the money because to me that was easier. It was more convenient. It worked for me that way. Although while I was saving the money, I was studying how I came out with these formulas. Okay. So like if I have $20,000 and I make every month, what's that? What's 6% of that? Is 21% is 20,200 times 6. Oh, I made more than that. 1,200. Yeah, I've been making more than about that or more on the last 3 months. Definitely. So that's where I am. I'm not at the beginning. So now for me, it's kind of, I'm thinking whether I should stay at work or I should put more time on this. Probably not yet. Okay, so if you make 6% a month, how much you have to make every day? How much every day? Okay, I came out with 0.445, 0.5%. And when the stocks go up and down, they go up and down 1%, 2%, 3% every day. Most every day. Sometimes on Mondays or Tuesday, it doesn't make it there, but it's okay. You don't have to. You only have to work 3 days a week, which is 13 days a month. That's why my scale goes to 13. You see? 13 days there. So if you, let's say on the first year when you started with 976, you only gotta make $5, and you're okay. See, I go from 1030 to 1034. That's fine because this eventually these numbers are gonna make it. See, 1034 is the second month. Eventually it's gonna make it there. This is on target. If you go back, whatever on the video, you're gonna see that this number here and this number here match the year 976 to 1933. I divided that into month by month. See, every month is the same percentage from the beginning of the year 976 to 1953. Right, in dollars. and then on the first month is from 1000 to 1034, which I have here on the division on dates. See, 976 to 1034 in days, every 13 days a month, and you'll make it there. Now, what I was saying is that you can do 7% in one day, so you'll be over. You'll be over. It's possible that once a month you're gonna find, oh, there's my chance. I can make 7% now. Okay, fine. You did it. You did 7%, 5%, whatever. You're done. You're done for the month. If you want to do it that way, fine with me. Fine with me. You're still gonna make it. But I'm saying this example is how much is this just gives you a clue of how much you have to make every day if you invest in every day, if you're buying and selling every day, which you have 3 chances a week to buy the same stock and sell it on the same day. And it's very easy to do. You don't have to do much research. Just buy and sell at random. You'll be able to just buy anytime and put an order that gets out of 1% up or just a little bit down, and you have a chance that you're gonna make it by statistics, just by looking at the graph. If you buy it when it's really cheap, Okay. So that's it for this video.